My male coworker kept interrupting me in meetings. What I said to him in the elevator made the CEO applaud. My male coworker kept interrupting me in meetings. What I said to him in the elevator made the CEO applaud. And now here is a company-wide policy named after me. For context, I am the only female senior developer on my team at a tech company that prides itself on being progressive. Yet in every meeting, my colleague Jason would talk over me, repeat my ideas as his own, or dismiss my solutions with a quick actually before mansplaining the exact same concept I just presented. Last month, I spent 3 weeks developing a breakthrough algorithm that could reduce our processing time by 68%. When I presented it at our quarterly review meeting, Jason interrupted me 8 times in 20 minutes. The final straw came when he actually said, "What Sarah is trying to say but doesn't quite understand is," and then proceeded to explain my Odon Ailgar incorrectly. I looked around the table. A few male colleagues looked uncomfortable but said nothing. Our team lead was checking his phone. The 2 junior female developers were exchanging knowing glances. No one stepped in. After the meeting, I found myself alone in the elevator with Jason. He was scrolling through his phone, completely oblivious to the damage he'd done. "Something in me?" snapped Pern, not in an angry way but in a moment of perfect clarity. "Jason," I said calmly, "I need you to calculate something for me." He looked up surprised, but with that familiar condescending smile. "Cotter, what's up? I've been tracking your interruptions for the past month. You've spoken over me 37 times in meetings, explained my own ideas back to me 14 times, and today you actually tried to explain my algorithm to me pairing incorrectly, by the way." His smile faltered. "I was just trying to clarify." "I'm not finished," I said, holding up my hand. "If you're interrupting me this frequently and doing the same to Andrea and Tygest, how many female voices are being silenced in this company every year? And what's the cost of those lost ideas?" The elevator doors opened to reveal our CEO, Diana, who had clearly heard every word. Jason's face went from pink to crimson. "Actually, a fascinating data point, Sarah," Diana said, stepping into the elevator. "I'd be interested in seeing those numbers across all departments." Jason mumbled something about being late for a call and practically ran out. Diana turned to me. "I've been concerned about this issue for a while. Would you be willing to put together a brief presentation on your experience for the executive team?" 2 weeks later, I presented my data to the leadership team Perrin without a single interruption. I'd collected anonymous input from other women in the company and created a simple metric, the interruption tax Perrin, calculating how much potential innovation was being lost when certain voices couldn't be heard. When I finished, Diana actually applauded. "This ends today," she said. The following week, the company rolled out the Puri Thought policy, Pernte jokingly referred to as Sarah's law, around the office. It's simple. Everyone gets to finish their thought in meetings before anyone responds. Meeting facilitators are empowered to enforce it with a simple phrase. Let's let them complete their thought. The change wasn't immediate or perfect. Old habits die hard. But 3 months later, something remarkable happened during our product development meeting. I presented a new feature, and when Jason started to interrupt, our team lead said, "Let's let Sarah complete her thought." Jason stopped mid-sentence. "Sorry, you are right. Go ahead, Sarah." After the meeting, a junior developer I barely knew approached me with tears in her eyes. "I pitched my first idea today and no one talked over me," she said. "I've been too scared to speak up for months. Yesterday, I received an email that I was being promoted to lead a new innovation team. The subject line simply read, 'Pair thoughts lead to complete solutions.' Sometimes standing up for yourself in a small moment, Perrin like an elevator conversation, Perrin creates ripples you never expected, and sometimes those ripples become waves.